I remember going up on the peak in summer days, and we'd take a big can of beans, like they came in juice cans, yeah. And we built a campfire up there, and get it going. Just put the beans in the middle of it, and just hang out and talk and stuff, and wait for it to blow up, and see all the beans in the top of the trees. It was great. We were up on the peak all the time, and we used to climb up the face of it, and had a great time. Nobody ever fell. Nobody ever did anything. Went down in the ravine by Two's Falls and Webster's Falls all the time. And you take practically the whole day and walk down there. And back then there was a train station. And it was kind of fun to sit up there and watch the trains come in, and they'd stop. People would get off and they'd carry on. So it was great. But when we hopped the trains, we used to go up to Coketown swimming. And that took you right up there, up the track, and it was a riot. And the interesting part about that was coming back. So the trains were going at a fair clip. Not going up, they're coming down now. So you'd get on it up there, because they were fairly slow, but you really had to run hard to get on them. And then on the way back, we had a whole pile of grass and everything, and brush and everything built up by the golf course. And if you missed that, if you didn't jump off there, you were done. You had to go all the way into Hamilton. We were smart. We figured out how to do it, because they had a caboose. And you had to do it when the caboose was out of sight and the engine was out of sight, because they were looking, right, when they came up. At least we thought they were. So as it turned the bend, it had to go up to Brantford. That's where it was heading. And that's a 1% grade. So it took the train, for the most part, was going extremely slow. You could walk as fast as it was going, because they were long and everything. And back then, the cars, not the box cars, but actual automobile cars, were stacked, and they weren't covered like they are now. So we would get up there, hop on one of those, and we'd sit there inside the car. The keys were in it. Never started it or anything. We just sat there and played with everything and looked at the whole stuff, and that was great, because we saw all the brand new cars way before they got to market. It was kind of interesting. So we'd come back home, and the parents would wonder, how the hell do those kids know all about the cars? They're not even on the market yet. Back then, we're talking about the 60s, right? Did a lot of great stuff.